everyone, and welcome to another exciting coding challenge. And today we have an exciting drawing adventure planned for you. And as part of this coding challenge, we will learn a total graphic library. Total graphic library is a library which allows us to draw some beautiful images. First of all, let's understand what the library is in programming. In programming, a library is a set of functions that makes our life easier. It's a set of functions that helps us to do one or another thing. If we talk about the total graphic library, it will help us to draw pictures. Now, let me show you how to use this graphic library. It's time to start coding. As usual, we create a new Trinket and we name it Challenge 3. Don't forget to save it. Now we are ready to start our total graphic adventure. First of all, we need to import this total graphic library, and we usually import as a first line from total import star. It means we import all the functions of a total graphic library. Next thing, we need to set up our screen. Let's say screen equals get screen round brackets. And the next line, we have to give a dimension of our screen. Screen dot setup. Let's say 400 by 400. And the last thing we'll do, we will set a background color for our screen. To set a background color, you type screen dot bg color. Make sure this is American version. This is color with O. There is no U. Color, and we give a color. Let's say yellow. Now, if I run my piece of code, can you see? There is a yellow background color with my mouse in the middle of a screen. This is the center point. Basically, you can change it to any other color. The next step, I'll show you how to do some basic drawings. I'll go to the next line. I'll give an extra line because I want to separate it, and create a command saying circle. To draw a circle, you simply say circle, and you give a radius of a circle, let's say 50. Let me run it, and can you see? It created me a circle with a radius 50. I can also fill in a circle with a different color. I need to select the color. Color, again, can you make sure there is no U? It's American version. And I'll say yellow. I want to fill it in with a yellow color. Now, I run it. Can you see the pen became yellow, but I still want to fill it in. Before I start drawing my circle, I add command begin fill. Begin underscore fill round brackets. Then I create my circle, and after I finish drawing my shape, I need to type one more command end underscore fill. Now if we run it, can you see it creates me circle, and then it fill it in with the color we provided over here. And let me show you how can you move your mouse to a different position. Let's say we created a circle. Next, we want to move to a different position and draw absolutely different shape. Move the mouse. In order to move your mouse, you can simply use go to function. In this go to function, you need to provide X and Y coordinate, the exactly you want to move. Let's say our screen is 400 by 400. 0, 0 was in the middle of a screen. So So basically everything from a 0, 0 down, it's a negative coordinate. Let's say we want to move our mouse over here. Basically it would be negative x and negative y. Minus 150 minus 150. Let's check it out. It will create me, and it move it down. Yes, it move it to position minus 150 minus 150. Can you see? It created us a line. When we are drawing, we usually don't want to have a line in the middle. So the same as we are using our pen, you need to put your pen up. You move your pen to a position and you put your pen down. In this case, we use, before we move our mouse, we use pen up command. Then we move our mouse to position we want, and then after that we want to start drawing, so we put our pen down. If I run this piece of code, can you see it creates me a circle? Then it puts a pen up, moves it to position I want, and put a pen down. From this position we can start drawing. Okay, let me add a separation line, and then I would show you how to create a square. How can you draw a square? Let's select a different color. Color blue. I'll select a different color. You can move your mouse using the go to command, or you can also move using forward. Let's say forward. I will go forward for 50 pixels. From this point, it should go forward for 50 pixels. Let's run it. In order to draw my square, I need to turn left. And as it is a square, it's 90 degrees. So let me say left. I want to turn left on the 90 degrees. Run it once again. Can you see my mouse turned up? Now I go another forward, another 50. And I can repeat it another left, 90 degrees, forward, 50, left, 90. And the last, forward, 50. Can you see? It's a square. Same way you can fill it in with a color. Before we start drawing our square, we say begin underscore fill. And after we finish drawing, we say end underscore fill. Now let's run it and see, it should fill it in with a blue color. Now let me give you one more example to demonstrate how can you create a more complex drawings. I just created a new Trinket. I'll name it Challenge 3 and save it. First of all, we setting up a screen. Let me run it, and we can see a light blue color, and we can see our screen. We've done a pre-setup for our future penguin. I want to explain you how we actually will be drawing it. Imagine your screen as an empty canvas with a size of 500 to 500. I divided this canvas on a small squares. Each square is 50 by 50 pixels. Here is our center line. And this point is the middle of our screen. It's 0, 0. So basically this is our coordinates, x and y axis. And this is a center, a middle of a screen. It's 0, 0. I will draw my penguin on a piece of paper using the same canvas. And the starting point would be this point. X coordinate is 0 because it's going down the line, and Y coordinate is minus 200. On this point, I will start drawing my penguin. Let me go back to my screen, and first I'll move the mouse down, then up, and using go to, I will go to 0, minus 200. And then I put a pen down, and from this point I'll start my drawing. I'll start my drawing from this point, and I want to create a circle like this. So basically the radius should be 100 pixels. Circle 100. Back, and it creates me a circle 100. Let me add a speed command just right after background screen. Speed 0. Speed 0 is the fastest speed. So the first circle is below the X line. The second circle we want above the X line. So we will start from a point 0, 0. Let's move mouse to point 0, 0. Go to 0, 0. And draw another circle. The same radius 100. Now we have two circles. Let's fill them in with a color. Before we start drawing circle, we add begin underscore fill, and after we finish drawing, it's end underscore fill. Run it, and we see two black circles. Now we need to draw two lines to connect those two circles. So basically the first line should start from here and go down here, and the second line should start from here and go down here. Let's define position for those lines. This position is 100 to 100. That's the first point. And we draw down to position still 100, but Y is minus 100. It's our first line. Let's draw it. Going back to my code. And I go to the point 100, 100. Go to 100, 100. And I draw a line down using the same command, go to. And this dot was 100 minus 100. Let's run it, and we can see one line down. Going back to our canvas, so the second line, we will start from bottom here, and we will go up. So this position is minus 100, minus 100 to minus 100, 100. Let's add this line of code. Go to minus 100, minus 100. And going to minus 100, 100. Let's draw it, and we can see the oval shape. So the only thing is left is to fill it in with a color. So before our first go to, we're adding begin, fill, round brackets, and after we finished, and fill. Now you can see a body of a future penguin. For our next step, I will go back to my canvas. So this is the body of our penguin. I can draw some other features like eyes, nose, feet, belly, anything you want. And it would be really easy to understand where exactly I need to do it. So let me keep going, but for now, can you please make sure you save this template, because you will use this template as part of your coding challenge. Now just follow me along to see how I continue drawing a penguin. think I will go back to the paper and I'll do some pre-drawings. I'll do some pre-drawings. On the paper, I'm continuing to position where the eyes, nose, belly, arms and feet should be placed, and right after that, I will start transferring it to the code. As I continue drawing the penguin, take a look. I'm using comments to describe what this part of code is doing. Comments in Python start with a hash symbol, and they are useful to understand what exactly this part of code is doing. As part of your challenge, make sure you use comments as well. I am also changing the mouse shape using the shape command and applying the stamp function. You can learn more about the shapes you can use and how to use stamp function in the Total Graphic library below in the description section. You can also find a full code of how to create a penguin in this challenge description. Now is the time for the coding challenge number 3. And challenge number 3 is to draw your own character. Using Python Total Graphic library, you have to draw your own character. It could be a cartoon character or any animal, but the only condition is it should have the oval body shape, the same shape what is provided in a template. That's the main requirement. First of all, you set up your screen, you add a background color, you draw this oval body shape, and after that, you can add some different features. You can add eyes, ears, nose, arms, legs, whatever you like, but the main requirement is to have the oval body shape what's provided in the description. You can create any character you want. It could be Minion, it could be Frog, it could be any superheroes, SpongeBob, Ninja Turtles, any animals, anything you would like, but it has to be the oval body shape from the template. Have fun and enjoy the process of creating unique characters.